This is a Headgum podcast.
Hello and welcome to Perfect Person, the show where I'm perfect and you're, of course, a person. Recently, I've been washing my sponge with soap. Yeah, sponge was feeling a little mildewy. And so I sort of held it up and I put dish soap and I kind of scrubbied it in my hand and I reduced the mildew smell. Because that's sort of the problem with the sponge is that it gets stinky. And if you wash it via hand, you're able to get out of there.
They're replaceable, you know.
Well,
well,
they are replaceable.
They are replaceable.
That's how they get you, though.
Some of us give a fuck about the earth.
That's I'm not throwing away. Yeah, if I throw away a sponge, that's like carbon emissions out the ass.
Totally.
That's me taking my private jet.
Isn't well, listen, hold on. Isn't a sponge a creature? Isn't it like doesn't it have to be biodegradable just based on the fact that it or is
okay? I'm gonna clarify. Do you think that like when you buy a sponge from a store, you think that's an animal?
Yeah.
That's you've been sold a lemon, you've been sold a lie. That's made out of fucking who knows plastic and fur. Oh, but a sponge is an anemone creature that exists in the sea.
Right.
But we don't use those as
from
a
the show.
Yeah, from the show, SpongeBob.
Yeah,
he was a creature.
Got it.
That existed down there, but we don't use those as sponges.
So when I buy a Scrub Daddy, that's not like a dead creature that I'm rubbing on my.
The face of a dead creature is a Scrub Daddy.
Yeah.
But obviously, I'm on the show joined by Kyle Prue.
Hi.
There we go.
Hi.
Well, Kyle, welcome to the show. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Of course. People know you from being online. You're sort of being a sarcastic little guy. You're a nasty little guy.
Little shit, you know.
Writing books.
I write books.
Yeah, you wrote, what's the number?
It's 109.
109 ways to piss off men, as well as several fantasy novels that I found out that you wrote. Interesting.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Interesting.
Any of that.
And you were sort of a young author.
I was one of these like teen authors.
You were a teen author.
I was a teen who wrote a book and sold it to other teens.
Oh, you were sort of, it was almost like selling candy at school, but it was fantasy.
It was my book.
It was your book.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's really nice.
It was fine.
It was fine.
It was fine.
It was only
It was a fine experience.
I see. And why 109, if I may?
Oh, ways to piss off men?
Yeah. Was that the
Well,
statistical?
it was originally 106.
Oh.
And then I thought of 3 more. And I called the publisher.
No fucking way.
And I said, I need 3 more.
And they said, we keep finding
And they said, then your acknowledgments will have to be short because we've already picked the number of books. And I said, well, I'm not a very grateful person, so that'll be fine.
That's really nice.
Yeah.
Well, Kyle, what makes you perfect to be on the show today to give advice to the people that have called in?
I've been thinking about this a lot.
Oh,
I think
really?
people who traffic in advice, self-help in general,
Of course.
they spend a lot of time trying to, I think like prove to you that they're worthy of giving advice.
Of course.
Because of the person that they are.
Yeah.
I'm worthy of giving advice because of the person I used to be, which is a huge loser. You see, I clawed my way out.
Interesting.
Yes.
Yeah. You haven't always been this sort of resounding, confident, young, charming that you are now?
No.
Okay. Interesting.
No. I was a piece of shit.
what was
I was just like a schlubby loser, and I was like afraid to talk in class and like.
You were afraid to talk in class? That's surprising.
It was weird. I was so confident in high school. In high school, I was like, I get it. Like I saw through the matrix and I was like and then like I got to college and I got nervous for a little while.
That happened to me too. I was a very sort of extroverted, gregarious. I was like, I'm the king of my high school. Yeah. And I went to a very small high school. Yeah. And then I went to college and I was kind of like, am I right about being confident?
Yeah. How many people in your graduating class in high school?
40 kids.
Same. 30,
really?
31.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. So I guess I had pretty much an identical experience. Yeah. I also... At my high school, it was like if people partied, they were losers.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like we'd be like, people would be like, "Did you hear like Megan drank this weekend?"
No.
We'd be like, fucking loser.
No way.
Yeah. We're like, what about her future? And then I got to college and I was like, well, people who drink are fucking losers. And they were like, no, actually, you have no idea. People who drink are cool. And I was like, huh? No, I'd never had alcohol before. I was 20 years old. I was like,
Really?
This can't be like, and so, yeah.
So you found yourself.
Yeah, I did.
That's wild. Honestly, you sort of had, they really, whoever taught you or tricked you perfectly.
Yeah, totally.
That's like kind of the goal is that you think that.
And weird, like they did it in a non-religious way. Like
usually it's full of shame
yeah.
and God.
Yeah. It wasn't. It was literally like, the school I went to had just such a strong kind of like moral pressure associated with it. It was like this set of values, you're either fucking with us or you're not with us.
Wait, what type of school was this?
I went to a philosophy oriented high school.
Really?
Yeah. So everything in our school was built around this thing called seminar.
Yeah.
And so your first year was Seminar of Community, and you would read like Plato and Thomas Hobbes. And then your second year was Philosophy of Money, and then Religion, and then Love.
Whoa, that's sick.
And so like everything was built out from like philosophy. Everything was like reading and like argument. There was very little writing.
Oh, that's so interesting. I had a very similar experience. I went to a Quaker school. And
we had the thing where you all sit in a circle.
Oh wait, this is crazy! Yeah,
and
absolutely.
you stand up when you feel moved to speak.
You went to a friend's school.
I'm not thinking about it. Maybe I just was a Quaker. Nobody told me.
Sorry, you had meeting for worship.
Yeah.
But we would definitely do this thing of like, all classes were in the round mostly, and so like we would read like Hegel and whatever. And I remember like I had to give like a senior's thesis that was like my philosophy take on whatever it was and how I believe. And I remember in my philosophy class when Rebecca Black's Friday came out, it was like a group discussion on why does this exist and like is it good to point and laugh at Rebecca's Friday and like
this sounds extremely similar to like
crazy.
My experience.
Yeah, I think we had very similar upbringings.
Yeah.
Did you go K through 12 at this school or no?
I went 8 through 12.
8 through 12, formative years.
And when I got there, I was like the first new kid they had gotten in so long. So I was just like the man.
You were like, who's this new awesome guy?
Yeah. Like all the more reason that when I got to college, I got like so anxious and nervous because I was one of like 70,000. No, 40,000 maybe. But
that was my school. It was, I think we had like 20,000 undergrads, 30,000 grads or something. Like 10,000. Yeah. It was insane. But
what'd you go to college?
UNC Chapel Hill.
Right.
Go Heels.
Go Tar Heels.
Go Tar Heels, as it were. Well, wow, that's crazy that we have very similar upbringings like that.
I know. I knew I sensed something within you.
I sensed your energy.
It's that you've stood up in a circle and you've said, I've been just, meditating on my purpose.
I have. I remember I was actually just lamenting to somebody about Quaker meeting and how you'll all sit in silence and then an ancient woman with silver hair down to her toes will stand up and just be like, the Afghanistan. And it'll be like, we all have been to this identical experience.
Hell yeah. Yep.
But, well, Kyle, we have absolutely got to get to the calls, but before we do, I have to calibrate your advice perfectly by giving you the perfect person speed round where you're going to answer all the things that make you perfect. So when we go in there, we know the exact identical things that we are.
Yep.
So perfect person speed round starts now. Perfect smell.
Ooh, perfect smell. This is horrible to say. This is there's a sample that I got from Diptyque, which is a sort of like French like candle / like aroma brand, like whatever. And they have a fig sort of based fragrance, and they gave me like a little one. It's the most perfect smell in the world.
I love that. I love a fig smell. Perfect Saturday afternoon activity.
Perfect Saturday afternoon activity. I think like patio beers at a bar.
Patio beers at a bar. An outside beer.
Yeah.
There's nothing that hits like an outside beer and you go, should we get 3 more?
You're like, fuck it, man. Like also like the sun starts to set. You're like, the sun's going down. So I have a very fond memory of in college. I went to like someone's dodgeball birthday during the day. Oh yeah.
And it started at 1 p.m. and it was over by 8. And I was like drunk into sleep by 9.
Yeah.
Perfect day. Perfect superpower.
And it doesn't ruin your perfect superpower.
Perfect
superpower has got to be super speed.
Oh yeah,
because you can travel anywhere, you can kind of do anything, and also they always talk about he's got such a fast metabolism, like he can eat anything.
Oh yeah, that's true. He can eat whatever.
In the
'cause he's the Flash.
in the Flash CW show, he was eating pizza all the time. He was constantly like putting away a pizza box.
Look, if you're the Flash, right?
Yeah.
Do you experience things at regular speed, but you're going really fast? You would have to, because it's like I'm running and I'm like, okay, I have to move out of the way of this, move out of the way of this.
Well, and this is, I mean, so his processing speed is really fast.
Right. So it's probably pretty boring, is my point.
Yeah. Well, there's a panel in an X-Men comic where Quicksilver says, you know how, yeah, fuck it. He says, you know how you're standing behind someone who's taking a long time at the ATM,
Yeah.
and you're like, what the fuck could you possibly be doing?
Yeah.
He said, imagine that every second of your life. That's my life.
Yeah, that sounds horrible.
Yeah.
That sounds like a bummer.
Because he's super speed. So maybe it's not a perfect superpower.
No, it'd be kind of a bummer. I was just reading House of X, Powers of X. Have you read? Mm-hmm. Really nice. The new Jonathan Hickman X-Men one. Perfect first date.
Perfect first date, one martini. Just
That
Just
honestly
one-
though, one martini
Yeah.
and a walk away.
yeah.
And it's like, I'll see if I see
Yeah,
it.
yeah. Sometimes you go on a first date and someone's like, okay, like I got to be out of here by 9. And you're like, cool. Where are you going at 9?
That is actually a good point. What could be going on at 9 that's not you sort of going on a date with a cooler person?
Yeah, right. Totally. It's like, yeah, I'm going on a date with someone who can stay up later than you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're gonna be tired. But boy, do I love a martini. We really are talking about getting hammered today. Perfect cocktail order. I guess you're making
Perfect cocktail order. Yeah, I would say just like super dirty martini.
Yeah, dirty with a little olive.
Olive, blue cheese maybe.
Ooh, perfect coffee order.
Perfect coffee order. I just do iced latte, oat milk. The place I go has a draft. Like they have like a
You go to La Colombe?
what?
You go to La Colombe?
No.
No, it's a different
No.
place. Okay, all right.
It's the coffee place where I go. Everybody who works there is so cool. And I spent weeks trying to get them to acknowledge the fact that I was there every day.
Couldn't relate more. I could not possibly
Like literally
relate more.
I'd go in and I'd be like, new cups, huh? Like
No.
just trying to get them to be like, you've been here before.
I literally am like,
right.
by the way, the bean selection, these are really
Yeah.
cool. And they're like, I don't give a shit about you.
Yeah.
They're so cool. They're tatted up. They've got
Yeah.
cool haircuts. And I'm like, man, I'd love to walk in and have you guys be like, hey.
Yeah,
And I
yeah.
see them do it to other regulars.
Totally,
and it's
totally,
not me. I'm a
totally.
loser. I hate it. Perfect text to wake up to.
Ooh, perfect text to wake up to. Call me, good news.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah,
I was going to say jet skis today.
Jet skis today. Smiley face. Yeah.
I guess we're going jet skiing.
I guess we're going jet skiing again.
Perfect movie to rewatch.
Ooh, perfect movie to rewatch. Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Oh, that's, I've never seen. And I've only seen clips on
Well, you
YouTube
got to watch
Shorts.
it once, and then you got to watch it over and over again.
Yeah, it does seem nice.
Yeah.
I also never saw Isle of Dogs, which I guess is bad.
Yeah. It's just not what the other ones are.
It's not about foxes,
There's no foxes in it.
which is the main problem.
Yeah.
Perfect item you own.
Perfect item I own. Ooh. I've had this for years. I bought it with my COVID stimulus check. I have this ring. It's like a big ass signet ring, and it says "Yeah, baby."
It's very Austin Powers.
Yeah. And so if I'm ever near like an ink stamp or whatever, I can and put "Yeah, baby" on something,
I
but
like
backwards.
that. Okay. Yeah, baby.
Yeah, my big "Yeah, baby" ring, which I bought during COVID. They said you're going to need this to get through, and I said I'm going to need it. I spent the kind of like unemployment money, the way that Republicans are worried that people spend unemployment money, in which I was buying nothing but jewelry and rings and drugs.
I remember when those stimulus checks rolled in, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh yeah, big gift for me.
Yeah. So I'm going to get the biggest beanbag chair that's legal to own by a human.
How many video games can I get for $800?
Yeah.
And finally, perfect final snack of the night.
Ooh, perfect final snack of the night. I think like a mixed nut. You know what I mean? Like a kind of, like a.
Are there Brazils in there?
You're doing better than I am.
Sorry. The unsalted nut mix from Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
The ribbon Brazils in the mixed.
When I did this thing where I went to my doctor and I got like a full comprehensive genetic thing where he like looked at all my DNA and like told me a bunch of shit I needed to know about myself.
Yeah.
That was because I was worried I was going to get Alzheimer's, which I was good.
Oh, that's good.
But he said at one point, he's like, oh, you have like a deficiency in this thing. You can either take this supplement or you can eat 3 Brazil nuts every day.
And I
said, I'm going to take the supplement.
Sorry. To me, 3 Brazil nuts a day is a gift.
Right. Well, here's my thing was like, I was like, the specificity of 3 freaked me out.
You're never gonna do that.
I just was like, I don't want to overshoot it. I don't know what the fuck this means.
Why would it be 3? That's such a random assortment of Brazil nuts.
Yeah.
3. Also, I'm like imagining a bunch of Brazil nuts in a pill bottle, and you have to like empty them out.
Yeah.
But actually, 3 is sort of a lot of Brazil nuts because they're huge.
Yeah.
So they're kind of a
I have like a fork and knife.
Just you could fork and knife.
I don't want Brazil nuts to be my whole morning.
Yeah,
you know?
That's a bummer. I get it. So you took the supplement.
I took the supplement.
Well, that's fantastic, Kyle. You successfully passed the speed round.
Thank you, everybody.
And we have got to get to the calls. Before we do, if you like the show, consider joining us on, rating and subscribing us everywhere you get your podcasts. And if you love the show and you can't get enough, well, guess what? Now you can get enough on Patreon, where we can get the ad-free extended version of every single episode, including this one, where we actually yapped before everything even started.
Yeah.
About how we had sort of fun life, mostly about drinking. But
yeah.
It was about getting wasted.
Don't love how often this comes up in my personal relationships.
I'm sort of getting the picture.
Yeah.
But join us on Patreon for that, and bonus episodes every single Friday where I call back people from the show and I get their updates, as well as the live episodes from the most recent tour. Those are all on there, and twists on the format, etc. So head on over there to get all that and more of the good. But until then, Kyle, it's time.
Here we go.
I'm a double daddy, a young little toddler and a little tiny baby. And often making dinner finds to be the last thing on my mind. I'm scrounging, I'm floundering, and I'm trying to figure out something tasty, nutritious, and delish for my entire freaking family. And that is where Hungry Root is coming in for the win. Hungry Root helps you eat well and reach your diet or health goals, whether you're gluten-free, dairy-free, high protein, focused on gut health, or anything else. They take the stress out of mealtime by filling your cart with personalized picks and planning your week of meals, getting smarter with every order with over 15,000 recipes to choose from each week. I will say, they throw in this charcuterie snack pack that I devour because I want to be fancy, but I want to snack about it. Also, I've been absolutely housing the lamb chop with potatoes and a Caesar salad kicker. It's fantastic. It's easy. I usually want something delicious, but I don't have the mental fortitude to do any foresight. So when Hungry Root sends me my special little crate of snacks and meals, everyone is happy. Take advantage of this exclusive offer for a limited time. Get 40% off your first box, plus get a free item in every box for life. Go to hungryroot.com/perfectperson and use code perfectperson. That's hungryroot.com/perfectperson. Code perfectperson to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. hungryroot.com/perfectperson. Code perfectperson. Today's episode is brought to you by Alma. Throughout my life, I have used therapy to get out of mental health ruts, to help process grief that I was going through, and also just to get a mental health tune-up when I didn't know what next step to take. And Alma makes it easy to find a therapist. Alma makes it easy to search by filters like gender, race, areas of expertise, and therapy styles, so you can find someone who gets you and works with your budget. They also have these 15-minute test drive sessions where you sort of see if you match with a therapist, and it's free, which I think is an astounding feature. I remember having to pay for hour-long sessions with therapists. I just knew immediately, hey, this was not going to be the right fit. So the fact that Alma gives this to you for free in these 15-minute consultations is a fantastic feature, and everyone should try it. People who use Alma to find a therapist who accept their insurance save an average of 80% on the cost of sessions. And 80% of Alma clients with elevated symptoms of depression or anxiety see improvement within 6 months. Every provider on Alma is vetted and licensed. Therapists average 6 years of experience, and 1 in 5 have over a decade in practice. I highly recommend therapy if you have never given it a shot. Now is the time. Alma makes it easier than ever. Better with people, better with Alma. Visit helloalma.com/perfect to get started and schedule a free consultation today. That's helloalma.com/perfect.
Hi, I need help. I recently went through a kind of dramatic friendship breakup, which is fine, but the problem is that my Nintendo Wii is still at her house, and I desperately need help getting it back in the most conflict-free way possible. Please help me. Thank you. Bye.
To get a Wii back in 2025, it really feels like you're sort of retrieving an ancient piece of technology.
It's like the Legends of the Hidden Temple. You know, is this a first generation Wii? We got to talk.
We need. Is this a Wii? What's the other one?
Wii Fit.
No, the Wii Fit was the one with the little yoga pad.
Yeah.
But what was the one that there was like the Wii U? The Wii U. It came with a little weird screen.
Before they like perfected it with the Switch, I feel like they figured it out.
They were like, people just want this in their hands.
Yeah.
Hello?
Hello, you called perfect person because you have an issue finding your Wii. And I'm obviously here with Kyle Prue.
Hello.
Hi. Yeah, it's me.
Hi.
It's you. Kyle, can I please have a fake name for this person?
This is Miranda.
Miranda, thank you so much. Miranda. And we're going to need a fake name also for their ex-best friend.
Samantha.
So, okay, Miranda, where are you possibly getting these references? Okay, so you're Miranda.
Interesting. I'm sensing a theme.
And there's a little bit of a theme.
I hope you have 2 more characters to introduce.
We will. We certainly will.
I can certainly try to come up with 2 more characters.
So, Miranda, why don't you tell me why you and your friend had a messy friendship breakup? What happened with Samantha?
It's a long story, so I will not get too much into it. But the recent thing is she has been just kind of like being mean to me a little bit. And
okay. Bummer.
We kind of like didn't talk for a little while, and then she sent a text to me apologizing and being like, sorry, I've been having a hard time. Explaining it. And I responded saying, that's fine. I appreciate your apology. I just feel like I need to take a little bit of a break, a little bit of space.
Yeah.
To which she responded pretty, I would say kind of worst case scenario.
No, Jesus.
Fuck you, fuck your space.
Yeah, fuck you.
So Samantha was like, I can't believe you would I'm your best friend. I can't believe you would destroy this friendship rather than just have a little bit of introspection, blah, blah, blah. Sent me a really long text and then ended it by saying see you around, I guess, period.
But I would say you asked explicitly to just sort of take a little meditation.
Yeah.
You were like, hey, I just need a little bit of space.
You know what's so much worse about a friend breakup than a real breakup is that for a relationship breakup, it was either going to be you guys or it wasn't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, exactly. Right.
With the friendship, you don't have to break up.
No.
Which is why it's you have to be pissed to end a friendship.
So she's freaking out, and she basically was just being a little unkind. You were feeling like a disconnect. And was there an inciting incident to this? Was it something specific she said, or was it just it just sort of was things have been off and icky and this happened?
You're gonna laugh because of how stupid it is.
You're probably right.
Probably right.
So we were going to the pool, and we were supposed to meet in the park, and I got to the park, and I couldn't find Samantha.
Yeah.
So I texted her and was like, hey, I can't find you. Are you here? To which she didn't respond.
That's awesome.
And so I said, cool, I'm going to go across the street and get a sandwich while I wait.
Absolutely.
Which I did. And at which point she responded to me and told me she was in the park. And I let her know, I'm not there right now. Where do you want to meet? Blah, blah, blah. When she came to the deli to meet me.
Okay.
But very clearly jumped to the conclusion that I actually didn't go look for her in the park and instead just said, haha, I'm going to make you wait without me, and I'm going to go eat my, what did I have? A turkey Reuben.
Oh, hey, that sounds kind of nice.
We completely lose track. We're like, what else was on
She
it?
came to Deli and was like, hi, I'm here. And then she went outside and waited for me outside while I like gathered my things. She didn't even like stay and wait with me. And then she didn't speak, like she maybe said 10 words to me the rest of the time. We were at the pool. We're supposed to be having a nice time. And she was giving me like full on silent treatment.
Yeah.
And it made me cry. It was really uncomfortable.
Yeah, that sucks. It also sounds like, by the way, this has, like, I would say this seems to have more to do with Samantha than you.
Yeah, I think
mean?
sometimes
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
when something small turns people into your like opponent,
Yeah.
it means that they were looking for an opportunity.
Yeah, right.
Like,
by the way,
like they're like, you always clear your throat that way. You're like, you were mad before
Right.
you said that. Like,
you were like,
you
had a
were
bad
mad
day.
well in advance.
You're going through an existential
There's
crisis.
no way this is about me
Having
and
a
my
lupin.
sandwich.
Yeah, no, of course. Oh, yeah, because it's like the logistics of you being like, hey, I couldn't find you. I'm going to grab a sandwich while I'm waiting. And then her being like, how fucking
dare you?
dare you
How
eat a
fucking
Reuben
dare you?
in front of me? You know how I feel about turkey.
How dare you? I love turkey. How could you do that without me?
Exactly.
Yeah.
She's left out. So, okay, got it. So this sucks from her. And then you now basically are in a situation where you need to take time. And I think, by the way, this is like you, if anything, tried to save the friendship by saying you wanted to take time apart. Like you being like, hey, like, let's just take a little bit of time. I hear you. Like, let's take a little bit of time apart. To me, that's a great way to be like, hey, yeah, in a month or two, maybe we'll hang out and it'll be great.
Give me time to figure out how to like you again.
Yeah, exactly.
You know?
Because you're sort of insane.
Yeah.
So I would say you made efforts to save the relationship, and now the whole thing is frosty and topsy-turvy, and you need your Wii.
I need my Wii.
Yeah, tell me about Wii.
You said desperately need.
I would. So I guess more context. I totally agree with you guys. Like, I think especially with her reacting so over the top to me saying space, like I feel very comfortable with being like, oh, I found that actually to be like very revealing about how you actually feel.
Yeah.
I feel like pretty okay with like moving on.
Yeah.
The hiccups, one is that she lives around the corner from me. And so every time I go outside, I'm like gripped with fear that I'm going to run into her.
Yeah, you got to move.
You
Go on.
Move. You got to move. No, I'm
I'm not kidding. You do have
I
to
am
move.
moving in January, so I just have to like pull out for a couple more months.
So kind of
But-
It's 5 months.
5 months. Sorry, you can't be looking over your shoulder for 5 months.
Yeah.
Like she's gonna come out of the woodwork and demand.
But
your
that
turkey
was
Reuben.
my current plan of action. So you're saying that's not going to work out for me is what I'm hearing.
No.
We can do one better on that, but we're going to solve the Wii. Well, I guess it's sort of all one issue. But
Right.
So she's in your neighborhood. That's wrinkle one. Is she in your friend group? Like if you go to a group event, she's going to be there.
No, we're like very one-on-one friends, so that's not a problem.
Great. Clean.
I think the big problem with the Wii is that, and also the looking over my shoulder, is that I worry that she is going to come at me in a very like hateful and rageful way, and I am very like conflict avoidant.
Sure.
And so I've literally had dreams, like multiple dreams, almost every week about getting my Wii back. It just constantly like really taking over my mind.
Is this, can I ask, what generation of Wii is this? Is this the first generation Wii?
This is a first generation Wii, not to brag.
And what do you use it for? Sports?
Sometimes I'm playing Wii Sports. I'm really into all the like Lego Wii games. I took all of them from my childhood homes. Lego Pirates of the Caribbean, Lego Star Wars.
This is yours from childhood, and Samantha has it.
Yeah. On the one hand, I'm like, do I just go on eBay and find a new Wii? But all of my like Miis that I made when I was littler on this one, like I have a personal connection to it.
You can't leave your Miis behind.
It's your Mii's.
Yeah.
No, wait. To those who don't know, the Mii is like a weird little avatar.
Yeah. And you go on YouTube and you search how to make a Venom Mii.
Yeah. It's
And then they'll
awesome.
teach you how to make a Mii that looks like Venom. All right.
We had like a Barack Obama Mii because we like
You can't
looked up
lose this
and
Wii. You
did
need
exactly that.
there's no starting from scratch with Obama. Okay.
You need the Obama. Well, first of all, I just have to ask you: have you heard of the other stuff Nintendo's been up to in the last 15 years?
No, I can't say I've been like really keeping up to date.
Here's the
I'm
thing
kind
is-
of like living in a bit of a time capsule.
You can put your Miis into Super Smash Bros. Now, which means you could have Obama fight whoever.
I can't believe we're breaking this.
Pikachu versus Obama.
Imagine taking your Wii on the go.
Imagine hey, you can have it in bed.
You can play Lego Batman, whatever, on your couch and in your bed and in your car because the Nintendo Switch has come out.
Airplanes.
And airplanes too, which is basically a Wii, and you can play all the Wii games, but it's going to be on handheld.
Wait, this is so incredible.
Did you not know that? This is out of control.
Wow.
This is. I do feel like you're calling from
to be clear,
2019.
To be clear, I do know about the Nintendo Switch. This is not news.
The
to
future
me.
is incredible. Okay, listen, Miranda.
Yeah.
Listen. This is, of course, kind of an artifact. This family artifact that you have.
You want it.
Samantha has it. I am incredibly conflict averse. I ghost people left and right.
Really?
I have friendships that I in college I had some roommate troubles. I moved out in the middle of the night and left my door open.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay,
God.
that's a piece of me. I would do that 1,000%.
Yeah. I had the place cleaned.
That's wild.
I didn't even leave my hair behind.
What was the issue? You were just like, I can't possibly talk about the dish situation. I have to move.
It was a little more. I can't talk about it. Anyway, here's the thing. If you want this Wii back, you just have to accept in your heart and in your soul and in your mind that this is gonna be a sucky interaction.
Okay, this is interesting.
It's just gonna blow, and there's no way that it's gonna be fun, and there's no way it's gonna be cool. It's going to suck.
Right.
And if you go into it with that understanding and just be like, hey, I need my Wii because my sick mother is visiting, or whatever you say. You can lie. Just say, my sick mother's visiting and she wants to play the Wii. That's what we did when she was, healthy or whatever.
She can't do it now.
Yeah. She wants to watch.
My last memory of my mom is playing Lego Star Wars.
Yeah. She wants to watch me get all the little, unlock the Riddler and Lego Batman or whatever.
She wants to be playing Obama,
you just say,
playing Wii Sports.
I live around the corner. You know this because we used to be friends. Please leave it on the porch. I'm going to come by today at 2 p.m. and get it.
Oh, interesting. So you're sort of going scorched earth. You get the Wii, you lie, you cheat, you steal, sucky interaction, and then done.
Yeah, I mean, you just basically be like, don't give any wiggle room. Can I have my Wii back? Hey, could I come by at some point to get my Wii? I need to get my Wii. I'm going to come by at 2 p.m. Please leave it on the porch.
That's good advice.
There are few people in the world who, when given a direct boundary / order about your property, are going to be who are going to have something to say about it. It's your property.
See, I like a piece of what you said, which is that you can lie.
Oh, yeah.
Because I think that you don't have to have this be a sucky interaction. You can have this be buttery smooth, baby. You text her and you say, hey, I have some stuff I want to talk about. And my little cousin wanted my Wii. Can I come over and apologize? Okay? Because here's the thing. You're lying. It's all a lie, right? This doesn't matter. And you don't need to use the word apologize. Can we come over and talk really quick?
Let's hash this out.
Let's hash this out. And you go and just say, hey, I just really miss you and whatever. And you play into her hand, right? And it's all a lie. It doesn't matter. You're a Black Ops agent. You're there for the Wii.
Yeah.
You don't give a shit about what you say to her. Yeah. She's a bot.
Yeah.
You're basically going in Black Ops style, lying, going, oh my God, I just miss you so much. You're so nice. You're totally right about the Turkey Reuben thing. Doesn't matter. It's all a lie to get the Wii.
Yeah.
And then you don't have to have her being nasty to you. She's going to go, oh my God, I was wrong too, whatever. Hug, make up, make up.
Hug, make up. Get
grab the Wii. Sprint out.
And then say, hey, meet me at the park tomorrow. She goes to the park. You send her a picture of a turkey Reuben. You say, how dumb can you be?
You fucking dork.
Idiot.
You'll never have my Wii.
You'll never have my Wii. And by the way, this is the best sandwich in LA.
Exactly.
Or wherever I live.
Or wherever you live. This honestly, I think, is a really good plan. And this is like a third option, because I think Kyle gave you a good option, I give you a good option. Yeah. And then option 3 is, there's a question on it, is your Wii connected to the internet at her house?
I don't think so. No, that would be crazy.
Okay, because then you could just log into your Nintendo account and your Mii's would auto port to your Switch that you're going to buy tomorrow.
Wow.
I have a Switch. I just didn't know that you could put Mii's on your Switch.
Oh, you can put Mii's focus on your Switch, and you can get Super Smash
You go over to
Brothers.
apologize with your Switch in your back pocket. While you're talking, the Mii's are transferring into the Switch. And you have like
Connecting over the cloud.
halfway through the conversation, you get like a bing. You're like, fuck you. I never liked your ass.
Fuck you.
Fuck you. You're a piece of shit.
Run out, hurt yourself.
Yeah, you run out.
Trip down the stairs.
Yeah, trip down the stairs. Long hospital stay.
Okay.
Oh, I love the idea of using the cloud. Yeah, you get the cloud backup while you're there.
It's like in a movie where they're trying to hack in and they're trying to do something at the same time, you know, whatever. They're like, check it again.
Yeah, where they
That's
like
right.
have to keep them on the phone to like make it long enough.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I hear you.
I know. I'm
And there's
sorry.
a detective in the background like, go.
You bring a little
keep 'em
cousin.
on.
You got to bring your little cousin.
Yeah, bring your little cousin. Be like, this is my little cousin. He also hates conflict.
Yeah. And he's like, I want the Obama me.
Yeah.
So I gotta hire an actor to be my little cousin.
Yeah.
Bring
Yes.
said actor to the apartment.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
I'm getting it and I'm loving it all.
Child actors have gotten so good. In the last decade,
Have
by
you
the way.
seen Jacob Tremblay? He's an adult now.
And it's weird.
it's weird.
It's weird.
Yeah.
Can I propose one final option perhaps and just
Please.
get your quick
Please.
feedback on it?
100%.
I was thinking is it too passive aggressive to have a friend go get it for me?
It's not. Okay, well, here's the thing. I would say do you want to be friends with her ever? Excuse me again.
Oh, pardon you. No, I'm good.
Sorry, pardon you. So you don't want to be friends with her ever again. If you're like, is there a chance she was a close friend of yours in a year? If she's like, hey, I'm really sorry for the way I acted, would you be friends with her again? Or are you just totally done?
I guess like never say never. That's a good point.
Okay, so if you have a friend go get it, this is the end, which is fine if that's what you want.
You said it's a one-on-one friend. You don't have any mutual friends?
Yeah.
Because could you have somebody...
We have like acquaintances,
Yeah.
but I don't have like
could you have someone go over and be like,
friends
oh,
of
hey,
mine that are like hanging out with her on their own.
Yeah,
if that
like,
makes
oh,
sense.
hey, I was just in the neighborhood. I'm stopping through. Oh, by the way, this is not the reason I'm here, but I completely forgot. Miranda wants her Wii back because she has a connection to the Obama me. I don't know.
Sorry about that.
But I should probably grab that too while I'm here.
I'll just grab that.
Yeah, I'll just grab that.
No.
So
I think that's fair. I think you're right. I think maybe I just got to be brave and suck it up.
And again, it's not like, to me, I'm always preaching the keep one door half open, because people go like, basically you are, those dogs that can sense when people are going through mental health crises. You're basically that for your friend. Your friend is going through something that has not a lot to do with you, but she's taking it out on you. And that's not fair. So you don't have to take it. But when your friend comes out of this dark period in a year, 2 years, who knows, that you had a history together, and maybe there's a chance to leave the door half open. And again, you don't owe that to her, but it might be nice to do if that's something that you want to do.
That's very wise.
Well, what can I say? I've given some advice in my day, but
kind of a perfect response, if I may say so.
Thank you very much. That's why they call me Mr. Advice. But thank you so much for giving us a call.
Thank you.
I hope you have a wonderful day, Miranda,
Goodbye,
because
Miranda.
Samantha seems like she's just hungry for that Reuben.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it.
You're the best. Best of luck getting that Wii,
We
and
love
best of
you.
luck getting those
Bye-bye.
knees. We love you. Bye bye.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye. Wow. I think we really did it.
I think that's going to go well.
I think that's going to go really well. I'll have to get an update to see how it turned out.
This is true with conflict. You should go into it being like, this is going to be awful. And then if it goes okay, you're like, nice.
Your advice was just like, this is going to be hell.
This is gonna be
I want you
hell.
to go and say, fuck you, give me my week, give me my week, give me my week.
Listen, people say don't burn bridges. I say,
You say, why not burn them?
pretty cool to look at.
Oh my God.
And
I
when
know.
it all falls in the water,
Have
you're
you
like,
ever really burned a bridge? Even like, I don't know that I've ever fully burned a bridge.
I'm not going to get into too many details. I recently, I will end a long friendship by being like, not like I will just be like, this was a betrayal and you no longer have access to me.
I have a friend like that.
I think for me, what it is, if someone like, I think like I am like such an accepting kind of guy.
Yeah.
If anything crosses the line into like real antagonism,
Sure.
I'm not gonna debate it. I'm not gonna get
over.
into it. I'm going to dip, and you're just never gonna hear from me again.
That's wild. Yeah.
And
I mean, I get it.
Yeah, like I remember I had like this like kind of friend of mine like make a TikTok like clearly shit talking me.
No way.
And then like send it to me and be like, I figured I should send this to you because there's like it's really doing very well. And by the way, like 20,000 views. And I was
not
like,
doing that well. Wait, that's crazy.
And I was like, well, for you maybe. But
internet friend of yours or real life friend of yours?
real life friend of mine.
What?
Yeah. And like literally I like didn't respond to the text message and never spoke to this person ever again, and like would see them at parties and would just kind of it's like there's an episode of Black Mirror where you can block people in real life and you like become gone to them.
Yeah, right.
That's what I do.
I mean, that is crazy to be like, that's so crazy. I mean, I get what you mean.
Here's what I'll say. I enjoy that more than I enjoy friendship. Far better to me than friendship is being like, you will never speak to me again. You will never have access to my beautiful life full of.
I know it's so tough because I've wanted to do that before. I've wanted to just be like, that's it. It's over. It's fucking done. And you're a piece of shit. But I do have examples in my life of where I haven't done that. And I've been like, okay, good. Probably good. I didn't do that or whatever. But that's also crazy to be like, I don't know. People get weird with internet stuff where it's like, oh yeah, if you just like said something online that's about me, that's psycho.
This is the thing too. It's that it's like, are you like, yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's your life, but
no, totally. I think that like, there's a weird thing that I don't know. Maybe if you experienced, but like if you like. They're making new famous people every night.
It's crazy.
Like TikTok is like, now you are. And like,
yeah, it's bad.
When that happens to you sometimes, people sometimes can't reckon with the fact that your situation has changed.
Yeah.
And through no like real virtue of your own or or you know what I mean? It just kind of, I think like sometimes there's this thing that creeps up in people's heads where they like want to like, I don't want to say like, hurt you, but they want to kind of like take you down a peg. They're like, you haven't changed. Like you're not, and like you of course know that you're the same person.
Yeah, right.
But I think it's like, like I don't know. Like I think like that happened to be a lot where like a lot of people were like, hey, just so you know, like you're still a loser. And I was like, I know, but
you don't have to remind me.
But you don't have to go out of your way to, you know, like.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, I mean, it's just, it seems to me, jealousy or just like envy or something that brings that on. There's also a weird thing that I feel like will happen on TikTok, especially where like people that are not this will use their interpersonal life like drama and it'll go crazy viral.
Yeah.
And I'm like, actually, you've destroyed your life. Like somebody who's like 0 followers and they're just like, my best friend, like get ready with me while I tell you about how my best friend like kissed a guy that I liked and they suck and whatever. And it's like 2 million views. It's like, how could you be around that person?
I also think like that if you don't make content all the time, you maybe don't understand the fact that you need 2 arms lengths away from your real life and who you are.
100%.
Like people who are like, you know, like farming their like real life for drama online. It's like,
insane.
You have no fucking idea how quickly this will start to consume you.
Absolutely.
It's like the ring from Harry Potter that turns Dumbledore's arm all black or whatever. That's like turning like the bad shit in your life into content. Like that's like, it will ruin you extremely and excessively quickly.
Especially if your friend, like people are always like, you hear people online be like, LA is so toxic and crazy. And it's like, if you like are around a lot of toxic, crazy people and you make content about your life and that's what you're doing, then yeah, I guess. Like, but I have not found that to be true.
This has not been my experience here.
No, people are pretty normal and regular.
Yeah, you know, I was talking to a friend the other day and my friend was like, is everyone in LA really fake? And I was like, everyone in LA is pretty depressed. I don't think people have the energy. Like it's a really like real clear indicator of how poor the film industry is doing, that people don't even have the energy to pretend to be doing well to grift you anymore.
Yeah, right.
Like people aren't even like, oh, it's going great. Like you got to invest. Like that's like, people are just like,
everyone's depressed.
Yeah.
They don't have time to be fake.
Yeah.
Well, we've got to get to another call.
We have to.
Hey, Miles. Okay. So my boss accidentally shared his nudes with, how do I say this, politicians, certain people, certain important government people, and now it's my problem because I run PR for our organization, so I could use some help because, yikes, what do I do? I love a call back. Thanks. Bye.
There are so many different types of government that it could be.
Before we call,
yeah, please.
I just want to say, poor PR decision to break containment on this story by like listen, we're gonna call this person, like let's be nice, but
yeah,
maybe not
I'll bring it up.
Okay.
I'll say, hey, I mean, they're anonymous, so it can't be that big of a deal. It's like they're not like a congressperson who sent the peanut.
This is not like Nestle or something like that. Like
Holy shit.
Like what if this is like
That's the power of the show.
Yeah, baby.
The Nestle PR.
Our operatives are everywhere.
I actually feel like PR girlies kind of the demo.
Yeah.
You know, it's like that's definitely with the demographic. All right, we got to call this person back and get more dates.
Hello?
I heard that your boss's penis leaked, and I'm obviously here on Perfect Person with Kyle Prue.
Hi.
Hi. Could you please let me know what the sitch is? But Kyle, I need to give you this person a fake name first. What's their fake name?
Carrie.
Okay. Carrie. And then Carrie, we need a fake name for your boss as well. Kyle, what's the fake name for the boss? Uh-oh, here we go. We ran out of characters. What's the last one? Mr. Biggs.
It's Mr. Biggs.
It's Mr. Biggs.
No. Your boss's name, of course, is Ben.
Ben, of course. Okay, so...
Mr. Big would not be good for him.
Because of the nudes?
Because of the nudes? Uh-oh. Okay, so Ben. Ben is the name of your boss. Now, Carrie, what type of... I understand you're sort of in a powerful position here, but what type of industry do you work in?
It's so hard to explain. It's just like vaguely politics, vaguely lobby. That's the best way that I can explain it.
You work PR for a some sort of lobbyist?
Yeah. Sure. I could spend 2 hours trying to explain it and still wouldn't get to the core of what we do. But we're basically kind of lobbyists, kind of nonprofit, kind of a little bit of all that.
Kind of nonprofit, kind of a lot of profit.
Kind of a lot of profit, kind of non.
Depends who you ask here.
We're getting cash and we're giving it to Congress.
Have you heard of Enron?
Enron, baby. And so what? But I'm guessing that, and maybe this is a cart leading the horse here, but I'm guessing you work in some sort of like thematically and ethically, whatever you do is left.
Yes,
okay,
we
cool.
are. Very progressive, which has been very hard under the current administration.
Of course.
Which is already making my job super difficult.
Okay.
100%. So got it. So you're sort of a progressive organization trying to fight tyranny and fascism from within using lobbyist money.
Okay.
And your candidate, your boss or your candidate, your boss sent nudes accidentally. How did that happen?
Okay, so we work with a lot of organizations. Okay. It's a long story. My boss, he gives very Joaquin Phoenix in Her because he's a grown man in love with AI. It's all he talks about.
Yeah.
And this is, the nudes is a new thing, but the, like, him sharing inappropriate stuff on accident is definitely not new. It's happened quite a few times. So he... Specifically this time, one of the girls that we work with at a ancillary organization that helps our organization with things and funding is the best way that I can describe it without being saying what is happening.
Okay.
Things and funding.
Things and funding for something.
Commerce.
She funds our things sometimes.
Okay.
She, super sweetheart, messages me and says, hey, babe, we need to talk because I just got something from Ben, and I don't know how to go about it. He immediately went on like the freak out mode of, this is sorry. But it was an email that went out to certain politicians. Basically, we're running an event, and the email went out to everybody on that list.
Okay.
Have you considered the possibility that this fuck up is so massive that this might be intentional?
Yeah, interesting.
Like, is it possible that this person who you work for has some kind of humiliation fetish? Because I cannot fathom. Reply all cock.
Wait, what was the nude?
Yeah, wait, to what extent is the nude?
So I have not talked to him yet, and I don't know where his brain was. I don't know how it happened. Possibly, it would not be surprising if he does have some type of humiliation kink like that.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't talked to him yet. I don't know what to say. And I also, like, if any of our funders / politicians decide to say something, I am at a loss of what to do. I'm meeting with any of these people next in like a couple of days.
But
I don't know
what was the
what to do in between now and then.
What was the nude? Like, what was it exactly?
But apparently, like, it looked like a dating profile pic. She just was like, he sent something that was not supposed to see. I have not asked to see it because gross.
But maybe it's like a very tasteful, like boudoir, like Polaroid.
Yeah,
you know,
it's sort of he's like ass up.
Yeah. He's showing off his arch.
Yeah, his arch. He's arching his back. But it was
perhaps you'll see it and you'll think, "Oh, slag."
Oh, slag.
I didn't know Ben had this in him.
Yeah, dang. Ben's really serving it. So, but you know that it is in some way salacious. You said it's dating profile. Like it's in some way salacious. Is that what you've heard?
Yeah. So that's what she told me.
If you're going to have to kind of like have a conversation with all these politicians about the fact that this happened, I feel like we're at a point right now in politics where you could say, shit happens, right?
Yeah,
You have a couple like I feel like we're in a very blasé time in like morals and ethics and like what makes an upstanding like person, especially like in the political sphere.
100%.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, the not to get, political, but you know what I mean? Like,
of course.
Like Pete has gets like 6 whiskeys deep, like sending drones to like bomb and level cities.
Yeah. So
you know what
we're in a fucked up time.
You know what I mean? It's like, Ben's got a little dick and he likes to show it around, but also he's never killed anybody.
No, he's never murdered. But also, I'm like, I think the big thing you need to ask is if Ben was sending a nude to an individual, no bad, right? If he's sending like an unsolicited nude, if he's accidentally sharing his nude to everybody, that honestly is the best case scenario.
Yeah.
You want it to be an accidental penis.
Yeah.
You don't want it to be like, oh, my boss is like soliciting a nude to someone who doesn't want to see it.
Yeah.
You'd rather he was accidentally showing his peep to a lot of people.
Yeah.
So best case scenario, he accidentally hit send when he was trying to upload it to his dating profile.
You're so correct.
You know what I mean?
It is like if it goes to everybody, it kind of diffuses the awfulness. You know what I mean?
Bomb. If he's individually sending
right.
and you mentioned was it AI? You were like, it was an AI nude? Is that what you said?
He just loves AI. Like he's the kind of guy who, on screen shares before in meetings, he's looked up things like how to date as a Sigma male, like dating tips for single dads over
this person's in charge of you?
Yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah, unfortunately, he's in charge of the entire organization.
Wow. Tell him
and tell your dogs hello. And hi doggies. And I think that maybe it's also, this is information that needs to go directly to him. And I think it doesn't have to be from you, but this is something that's big enough that you need to be like, whoever's above you that can communicate this to him, who's closer, who you're closer to, if there's like some sort of chain of command, you need to be like, hey, we're dealing with this. He needs to be aware.
He knows this happened, right?
Yeah, does he know?
I have not asked questions too much because I'm more in the like, oh shit, is our entire organization going to go down kind of mentality right now?
Yeah. You might want to get a new job.
Yeah. I mean, politics anyways, might want to get a new job anyways.
Yeah, it seems like a bad time.
I wasn't expecting to have to deal with that today.
Yeah, that's crazy. I mean, I would say that probably you need to alert Ben to the situation through the proper channels because it's not I don't think you need to talk to. But also, I think you just got to see what the pic is because it depends.
The pic is...
And it's him like flexing his muscles shirtless. That's different than it's him POV, I'm looking at my own penis. Right. You know?
The thought of it makes me want to gag. Maybe I should ask though. Maybe I just go scorched earth and hey, I'm leaving. Also, we won't probably survive as a company. Also, let me see the picture.
Is this the type of thing that will be news if it gets out?
So
are we?
Yes, because
are we complicit?
He's going to run for office. He's already started his run for office it's like local to where he is.
By the way, thank you so much for calling.
I can't wait. I can't wait to be in a courtroom in 6 months and be like, I was just a guest.
I was there. This is an Anthony Weiner situation all over again.
It's not, by the way, it's not Anthony Weiner, is it?
Is it Anthony? Do you work for Anthony Weiner?
No, I don't work for Anthony Weiner.
That'd be so funny.
To get him again. Here's some advice for all of you listening at home.
Yeah.
The caller does not need to hear this, but every time you take a picture of yourself, and I've followed this to the letter, if it ends up on Twitter,
Sure.
and everybody sees it,
Yeah.
you got to be able to stand by that shit.
100%.
I have never taken a photo of myself that I wouldn't be okay with, people
correct.
being like leaked.
No, 100%.
You know?
I'm not taking nude photos of myself. I'm not, and that's
You'll see it in person.
you'll see it in person. Exactly right.
Yeah, no sexting, nothing that could be screenshotted.
I mean, I've sexted, but only with my wife. No, that can't be true. But I mean, now with my wife,
Right.
Like, there's
right.
probably a rogue sext I sent when I was a college man.
Yeah,
you know?
totally.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't wait to blank.
Someone's screenshotting me saying, "I'm grabbing those."
Yeah,
you know?
totally. Here's the thing: it's like if anything leaks, you need to be able to be like, "That's what I like and that's what I'm into." Sorry,
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean?
You need to
like,
stand by it. It needs to be something you're proud of.
You'd be like, "I'm not going to apologize
yeah, what?
for
what?
liking."
For being horny?
For being horny?
You don't legalize being horny.
Yeah, sorry. Horny is legal again.
Yeah,
they always say comedy's legal. Horny's legal
Being
again.
horny is legal.
Not for your boss, though.
Not for your boss, though. And it doesn't, but it also, to me, if it was sent to everybody, it's best case scenario. And it also seems like that's what happened. But I would get a little bit further into the weeds, and I can't wait to hear the documentary about this in a couple months. And also,
we're in the documentary, by the way.
We have to be.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
And please give me a call back if there's any updates to the situation.
Okay, I will.
All right. Thank you so much, Carrie. I appreciate you.
Bye.
Thanks, guys. Bye.
Bye. As she was talking, I was just going, this is going to be on the front page of something.
I love that you accidentally are breaking news.
Actually, big news about okay, this is someone that's running for office. Accidentally sent a nude photo or like a sexy, some sort of, it wasn't clear that it was actually nude. It was clear that it was sexy.
Yeah.
It was a dating profile pic.
Which would not be
necessarily that bad.
Here's the thing is, if you weren't making a podcast, you could be like Lord Varys from Game of Thrones.
Find
you know
that
him?
person.
Yeah. Like
I
your
know
little
my
birds,
little
you know?
birds. I have the master of whispers.
Right, exactly. Like you could theoretically blackmail this person.
Pitch a local politician. Blackmail. I need you to give the municipal city.
You have spies everywhere. Yeah.
He's one of my
I want to
birds.
build a building that's not up to code.
That would be awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got to take one final call here. Let's do a chipper little quick one.
Miles, I'm going to be honest. I started beef with my brother and the waiter at Chili's, and I don't know what to do about it. And mostly it's involving me. The beef is involving me, but I kind of went to the Chili's worker and I said, hey, here's what's happening. And now I got Vinny from Chili's on my side. I just don't know how to solve this conundrum. So call me back.
So they created a beef at Chili's, and now they need to figure out how to fix the beef.
By the way, worst fear as a waiter is someone says, hey, weigh in on this.
Yeah, weigh in on the beef that I have with
I say,
my brother.
which one of you is paying?
Yeah, and then I'll sort of...
That's who I'm
and
sorry.
then here's the tip.
Yeah. Here's a tip for you.
Man.
Don't fight at Chili's.
Don't fight at Chili's. Here's some sliders for the table.
Hello.
You called Perfect Person. I'm here to call you back. I'm here with Kyle Prue.
Hello.
And we need to help you fix your beef with your brother at Chili's. Kyle, can I please have a fake name for this person and their brother?
This person's fake name is Ashley.
Ashley.
And her brother's name is Derek.
Derek. Okay, Ashley, do you work at Chili's or Vinny works at Chili's, you said?
Yeah, Vinny works at Chili's, but I went to Chili's with my friends yesterday.
Okay.
And we kind of got into a discussion about a beef that I have with my brother about him calling me generously proportioned.
Oh, okay. So your brother, generously proportioned feels so disrespectful, right?
Generously proportioned.
Yeah.
It's almost...
They said God made that one with a heavy hand.
Yeah, he's almost being nice. He's almost sort of... I mean, how do you feel about it?
Well, he did the thing where he's like, actually, I shouldn't say it. And then obviously you want to know what he was going to say. So I was like, no, actually, tell me. And he was like, well, you told me that I could say it, so I said it. And I'm like, that's not the point.
Interesting.
Okay.
So
proportioned means in relation to other features.
So it's generous in relation to other features, is sort of what.
Yeah.
Do you have an indication of what your brother means to say by saying this?
Yeah.
I really don't know because I can't exactly remember the context of the conversation we were having when he brought it up. But Me and my friends got talking about it yesterday.
Sorry.
Like, wait, that was kind of a crazy thing to say.
It's crazy because he's your brother, but is he saying you have like a great body?
Yeah, no, because at first I thought it was like he was being like, you're heavy. Like,
but generously proportioned, like.
No, I think it wasn't. I think it was like a backhanded compliment thing. I think we were like talking about a subject and then he was like, well, generously proportioned.
So he was saying like you have like, and correct me for saying this, but you have like great boobs and a great ass is sort of what he was saying. And that's, to me,
so.
how
that would
reads.
be worse than your brother calling you fat.
Yeah, because to me, at first I thought it was that, and I was like, oh, he's sort of like saying something about your weight.
He's
That's not that
like,
cool.
You got a body that won't quit.
And how many people were at the table during this discussion?
Well, it was me and two of my friends. And then my friends, I'm just going to call him by his name, Daniel, decided to call over our waiter, Vinny, and be like, I need your opinion on this.
Wow.
And we got Vinny into this conversation. And I'm going to be honest, Vinny gave some really great feedback. But I did send a nasty text and said, Vinny from Chili's hates you to my brother.
Did your brother ask Vinny to come over and go, I mean, Vinny, come on, look at my sister.
Vinny,
look at my sister.
Vinny,
I mean, she's thick with two C's. Come on,
You're
Vinny.
not blind, Vinny. Come on, Vinny.
Oh, my God.
Vinny, I mean,
Vinny,
come on.
You've already been tipped.
You already know. So was your brother trying to be like, Vinny's on my side? Like even Vinny knows you're generously proportioned?
No, Vinny was fully to my defense. I'm going to be honest. And he was like, that's crazy. That's kind of like you need to fight your brother.
Oh, so were you offended by generously proportioned? And also, do you consider yourself someone who is generously proportioned?
I would say it's an accurate description, but I don't think my brother should be saying it to me. So I'm just wondering how I hash it out with my brother.
Yes.
Was your brother embarrassed, is what I'll also say.
No, he's very confident.
How old is your brother? A younger brother?
No, he's older than me. He's 22.
Oh, interesting. Okay, gotcha.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
This is a tough one.
Yeah.
I mean, I think what you kind of have done and maybe should continue to do is say, hey, by the way, everybody I've said that to said you were fucking crazy to say those words to me.
Shame is a powerful tool.
I do this often is like, I'll go get a lot of feedback and I'll be like, by the way, everyone I've talked to about this thinks you're crazy and in the wrong.
Yeah, that'll like if I had an opinion and everyone was like, I don't even.
By the way, I don't even talk to people about it. I just imply that it's 50v1. You know. Like, yeah. I mean, like you've done the right thing by being like, hey, our waiter at Chili's thought that was crazy and gross.
Yeah.
So did my friends.
Everyone said it.
Yeah, we went to Hooters. They thought it was crazy and gross.
They thought they were like,
and they know something about generously proportioned.
They do.
And they were still pissed.
They were still mad at you specifically. So I think that's like, to me, but also it's kind of like the brother always says the thing they're not supposed to, that's going to get on your nerves, right? You think your brother was trying to razz you, seemingly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd say what you need to do is to come up with a turn of phrase that your brother's going to find annoying.
Yeah.
And then, because this is classic sibling rivalry.
You should say, coming from the ungenerously proportioned.
Yeah, wow. You're sort of,
That's really good.
conservatively proportioned.
Yeah. It's one of those things, conservatively proportioned. It's one of those things where you're like, if only I could go back in time and have the perfect comeback in the moment.
We're going to do that right now.
Yeah. We're workshopping that for you.
Exactly. What you should have said was, well, at least I'm not conservatively proportioned. And everyone goes, ooh. They love it.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, my God.
Everyone at Chili's is like, God damn.
They're like, ow! They love it. And then I think that, by the way, you and Vinny exchanged numbers. Is that what you said?
No.
Oh, sorry.
I texted my brother about it. And I'm like, we have beef and you can't go to this Chili's now, basically.
Oh, that's good. Yeah,
you
shame him out of the Chili's.
You should go back to the Chili's with a printed out picture of your brother and write "Do not serve" pervert on it. And
I think that it's like sibling stuff can get wild, right? It's like a lawless land. You have a brother, you said, right?
Yeah.
It's like it can be when there's especially when you're when you're going toe to toe in a group of friends.
Yeah. My brother and I are really, really, really close now. We used to not be, and we used to be vicious, but me more so.
So you were vicious.
I was vicious.
I used to be vicious. My brother just took it.
Yeah. Well, no, my brother was like way bigger than me because he's older, and so he used to kind of just like beat me up or whatever. And so then I went to my mom's bathroom and I got her nail clippers and I would cut all my nails into points. And as they would grow like sharper and sharper and sharper. And then he'd try to fuck with me and I would just like...
You're a little cat.
You basically like take a chunk out of his arm. And I like remember the first time it happened, I just like swiped him and he like looked down and he had like... And he was like, what? Like,
Why did you do
what
that?
have you been doing? It's like that moment in like a
training.
Spider-Man movie where they find out that like someone, like the Spider-Man villain has like mutated.
power. Yeah,
you know?
right. They're like, oh my God.
They're like,
Yeah.
you're the lizard? Like, it was kind of like that.
Yeah, that's sick. But yeah, I think that you got to tell. Yeah, I think conservatively proportioned is a really good thing to
That is.
to say. And honestly, what's even better is you should get someone else to say it. So it seems like they came up with it. That'll really
I
fuck
should get
with.
his girlfriends in on it.
Yeah, gay.
Oh.
Tell his girlfriend to go. Yeah, well, you're conservatively proportioned,
You would know.
and she would know.
Right,
and then you guys are all in the same room,
exactly.
and then you just go,
Lots of love.
ha ha ha. How's it feel?
How's it feel?
Because I think that this is like you got to kind of go all out here. You got to show your brother who's boss.
Yeah.
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 Well, thank you so much for calling. What was your fake name? It was
Ashley.
Ashley. Thank you so much for calling, Ashley. I appreciate it. And best of luck sort of sticking it to your brother.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Bye, Ashley.
Bye.
Oh, well, we've done a lot of saving today. A lot of saving some lives, a lot of saving politics
Yeah.
from sort of sending their penis to everyone.
It's kind of hard to be the last bastion of defense, you know.
Yeah,
for the entire
we're
country.
sort of handling PR for a politician we don't even know.
Yeah.
It's progressive somehow.
Unbilled.
Yeah, unbilled. I guess we should send some sort of
Yeah,
something.
some
But
sort of
Kyle,
invoice.
we have one final segment. It's a segment we like to call Get Real. This is a segment where we force a genuine moment in an effort to learn
This
more about
plays
each
the whole
other.
time?
Yes, this is literally plays the whole time. We force a genuine moment in an effort to learn more about each other and ourselves.
Okay.
So we find ourselves here.
Uh-huh.
You're sort of internet silly funny boy.
Yeah.
Calling it like it is.
Yeah.
And for you said before you were a little dorkling.
Mm-hmm.
Your own words.
Yeah.
In the modern day, what is something that you feel like you're working on in your own personal life, or a goal that you're working towards, or a way that you'd like to be that you're focusing on right now, or it could have been like this year? What's something that you're kind of building towards, or just a way that you'd like your life to be recently?
I am a humongous doomer. So I have this feeling all the time that like it's over.
Yeah, doom.
We fucked it. And I feel like that is so prevalent right now.
Absolutely.
There's no way back. There's nothing we're ever gonna figure out. Like
Yeah.
it's like over.
Uh-huh.
And I think what I've started to come to terms with is that it's one of two possibilities.
Yeah.
Number one, we are doomed and we did fuck it and it sucks and everything's awful.
Yeah.
Or two, we didn't and it's not and it's gonna be fine.
Yeah.
And in either of those scenarios, I don't think it makes sense to feel like it's over.
Mm-hmm.
If it is over, I want to be surprised by it. We're going to play from the top. Does anyone ever make it to the end of the song?
We always play it twice.
Okay, great. Like, I don't want to spend, if I got 5 years left on the earth, I don't
yes.
want to spend it knowing.
Love this.
You know, so I do think that it's like to choose to like not feel horrible is like a radical act of self-service, and it's better for everyone.
Yeah, I love that. I think that's totally like wise. And I feel, yeah, I mean, obviously the news is a fucking nightmare.
Yeah.
The global news is even more of a
Yeah.
nightmare. Like, I think about that all the time. It's so easy to be like down the doom scroll, down the
Yeah.
doom spiral. But it is like, yeah, if this is all going tits up,
Yeah.
belly up,
Yeah.
generously proportioned up, then we're gonna, then it's like, yeah, you have to choose to try and be with the people you love, or experience joy, or bring good into the world, or be kind to people, or whatever it is. You have to try and foster that, because if the other alternative is just to be pissy and then it's over still.
Right. I think like you are not going to save anyone by dying of misery.
Yeah. Right.
You know, like I know a lot of people who like, I think like see their misery as whatever, like a noble act.
It's not. No.
It's not.
It sucks.
Like the noble act is to like do everything you can, but still,
Oh, I love that.
endeavor to feel something good.
Yeah, misery is absolutely not a noble act. It sucks.
No.
And it doesn't help any more than someone being like,
Yeah.
like a lot of things are really challenging right now, but here's like is maybe where we can direct our focus.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
here's
yeah.
maybe where something good might be happening.
Right,
And
right.
I think that it's like, miserable people love to be like, you fucking, you ignorant little dork.
Yeah.
And it's like you're not doing anything better by being
totally.
that, you know?
And I think it's like at the same time too, it's like I can spend 6 hours of my day being like pissed off and angry at the same thing you're being pissed off and angry about. But like I do want a quality of life. Like I think
100%.
I think because things are so horrible, you kind of feel like a piece of shit for like wanting not to hate your life.
Oh my God.
You know?
I'm also just like, I feel like my life is so awesome.
Yeah.
There's this like disconnect where I'm like, oh my God, like things are so horrible. And I'm like, I have these like 2 little wonderful kids and this like beautiful life. I'm like, oh my God, like this is so great. But I think it is like, it would be a disservice to those things to be like, okay, like I can't think about how good that is. I just have to, be miserable and hope that benefits somebody.
Totally. Yeah. I mean, I think like, I think a lot of people who are like really active currently believe that there's an evil at the heart of everything.
Mm-hmm. Oh, sure. Right.
And there's an evil at the heart of some things.
Well, it's also, there's very obvious evil that is like right in our face.
Yeah.
So it's like, maybe we address some of that.
Yeah.
And then we don't have to like find the evil.
Totally. Yeah, right.
Like,
exactly.
like,
Exactly.
It's like, we don't have to go looking for it.
Yeah.
It's right on the fucking news. It's the president of the United States. It's like very obvious.
People are like, everything's so fucked up. I'm like, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Have an acai bowl.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's 8 p.m. We'll get back at it tomorrow.
This reminds me of, this is such a stupid thing to end on, but I went to a restaurant recently that's in my neighborhood, and I was looking for a new place. Me and Sarah my lovely wife wanted to go on a little date night. We're like, let's go get a cocktail and an appetizer.
Mm-hmm.
My Nana's going to watch the kids. And I looked online, and there was a restaurant that was like canceled by review bombing because a girl brought her birthday cake there, and then the staff ate it.
I saw this.
I looked at it and I was like, "This is so stupid." Like, I get that she brought her birthday cake there. I get that it probably sucked.
Like I cannot live in a world where every day I have to join a new mob. And I love when people are like, this is not okay. We're well past that, by the way.
I'm like, it's sorry they ate her birthday cake. Ultimately,
that's a bad thing to do.
Yeah.
But also think about the fact that like you all had it.
Yeah,
like you were just going to take some home. I'm not going to side. I'm not going to side with the kitchen.
It doesn't. The problem is that it's like, it was unfortunate that you didn't get to have your birthday cake. This is the
issue with scrolling in general. Is that I will scroll and see beheaded people.
It's horrible.
Next one,
my birthday cake.
Someone ate the last third of my birthday cake, and I have to be like, we'll kill them for it.
And by the way, it's like, right, yeah. So we went and we got a drink. Then I was like,
you were like, let's go support.
No, not support. I just was like, this is in my neighborhood. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go eat this. I don't know.
They start eating your food off your plate while you're there.
I know. I almost wanted to ask. I was like, who ate the cake?
Yeah.
But it was just an example of being like, I can't join a mob every day. I can't be miserable and just think everyone's out to get me. And every restaurant that has a mishap is out to get me.
This was the thing too, is that last point, I know we're wrapping up, but we invented cancel culture as a like evolutionarily necessary thing to counteract people who were so powerful that they could endlessly litigate against anyone. Like cancel culture was invented as like the flaming sword to kill Harvey Weinstein and Kevin Spacey.
And so necessary.
And like it was an incredible thing that was created. But I feel like now they bring the sword out every day and they're killing like service workers with it and like family-owned restaurants. And I'm like, are we not worried that the sword is gonna lose power if we fucking like kill they're like bringing out West Elm Caleb and we're like, what did he do? And he's like, he dated around and then they kill him. And I'm like, guys, like, I know the sword is awesome. trust me, and I love coming to the town square and seeing you kill people with it.
Right.
But I feel like maybe we're running out of people.
Yeah, maybe we're running out of people or we're beheading people for
and then
nothing.
we took the sword and now we're trying to kill people with it and it's not working anymore.
And that's right.
Because we used up all its firepower.
Yeah, because I love that firepower.
Yeah.
I think that's totally funny and very true. But Kyle, that's the end of the show.
That's it.
Thanks for being here.
What a beautiful time.
Where can people find you if they want more Kyle?
You can find me at Kyle Prue on pretty much all social platforms, and watch my YouTube series Rabbit. And prep yourself for the second season, which is coming at some point. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Well, check out Kyle, check out Rabbit everywhere. And if you've got a problem and you're not quite sure how to solve it, just remember that no matter who you are or where you are, perfection is only a call away.
That was a Headgum podcast.